Think about this. How valuable is trust in your life? I'm at the hospital today where doctors are waiting for people with life-threatening conditions to show up and be rescued, or people with serious illness to come and receive treatment. When you are sick, do you trust doctors for treatment? What is unique about trust is that it has to be earned. A doctor who prescribes the wrong medicine can't be trusted. A friend who constantly disappoints is hard to trust. A cell phone that only works once in a while can't be trusted. Jesus' ministry was all about leading people to put their trust in Him. The Bible describes when Jesus looked up and saw a great crowd coming toward Him, He said to Philip, "Where shall we buy bread for these people to eat?" He asked this only to test Him, for He already had in mind what He was going to do. Why did Jesus ask, "Where shall we buy bread for these people to eat?" Let's evaluate the story. Philip saw all these hungry people. How could they be fed? Jesus invited Philip to look past what he himself could do and look to what Jesus was ready to do. Instead of putting his trust in Jesus, though, Philip was overwhelmed by the request. He forgot about the power of Jesus that he and the disciples had already seen on display. Let's learn what Jesus says to us today. Jesus continues to ask the same question. Do you trust me? It is a question we need to answer. Do we trust Jesus to control the major events of our lives? Do we trust Him enough to work through the details of our lives? Do we trust Him in wellness and in sickness, in loss and in tragedy? Do we trust Him even in death? Jesus gives us every reason to trust Him. It starts with His promises. Every promise He has ever given has been kept. He is always there to guide and support and comfort us. And most of all, we have His undeserved love. Because of His innocent life, His perfect sacrifice on the cross, and His obedience to the Father, we are led to confess, "In you, O Lord, I put my trust." It is because of what Jesus has done and continues to do for us that we can put our trust in Him. We can live with the same confidence that the psalmist had, that those who put their trust in the Lord will never be put to shame. Hey, you can share this story with someone you know and lead others to the truth. Truth brings peace. Thank you for joining me for Two with Tell. May God bless you today.